Well, hello, my darlings. Um, how you doing today? This is Jane B. Lee. I have something very serious to talk about today, and I had it's about transgender beatdown, and we're still getting beat down. May not be physically, but it's in words and actions. Um, I had on one of my Facebook group pages, I had thanked everybody for their support. I'm getting breast augmentation surgery. That's been assigned now, and Medicare is paying for part of it. So I got over 100 derogatory, mean messages that cursed me out for being transgender, who hoped I died, who um, who were very upset with me because I was using some of my Medicare benefits to pay part of it, and they were just exceedingly mean. That was 100, over 100 responses in one day. Actually, just in about 4 or 5 hours. So I'm going back to um, my novel, Angel the Assassin. This is the new one I'm working on now. I'm on chapter 27, and she's becoming a really mean, really a tough person. But this is also on my website, but I wanted to read this today because it is apropos. And it's a little bit long, so I will try and speed through it. So it goes this way. Lisa got it. You look great. Now let's go. We're running late. Christina pulled Lisa out of the door as Lisa kissed her mother on the forehead. Lisa got a puzzled look on her face as they neared Corona Del Mar High. She grabbed Christina's arm as they pulled in the parking lot. What are we doing here? My high school is playing your high school. Didn't you know that? Christina said, pulling into the parking place. You have to sit on the back bay high side. Is that okay? I guess, Lisa said with some apprehensiveness. She had not had many problems, just the usual during the last year and a half. Still, Lisa spent a little time on campus as possible. She didn't socialize before transition, but she had never been there with friends who thought she was a she. And as they walked up to the food stand for some sodas, she heard, "There he is," in a male voice, and then a girl giggle and said, "He's sexy." Lisa didn't turn to look. Christina never noticed and went on. The server poured the sodas and then just stood back and stared at Lisa without saying a word. Christina didn't get that signal either. Walking toward the bleachers, a guy stepped in front of Lisa. "Hey, Larry, trying out for the cheerleaders?" He then laughed and slapped her hard on the back. "Larry, was that your boy name?" Christina asked. "Yes," Lisa quietly said, her head down. "Well, that was rude." "There they are," she waved at the girls in the bleachers without another thought. As they made their way to the bleachers, Lisa heard, "Did you hear the song, 'Dude Looks Like a Lady?'" with a thumb pointing in her direction, and laughter. Christina gave them a cross look. "We'll be okay once we get with our crowd." Lisa didn't want the girls to know she was trans, and was trying to think of an excuse to run out of there. All the while, Christina was pulling her up the stairs. Just as Lisa was settling into the stands, one of her old teachers was doing crowd control. Looking up in the stands, said, "Larry, I've never seen you at one of these games. Enjoy." "What?" one of the girls said, looking around the stands for Larry. "If he goes to school here, he's sitting on the wrong side of the field," all the girls agreed. Christina just looked at Lisa with sympathy. "God, I'm glad it's halftime," Brittany said. "I really gotta go pee." The others agreed. "Come on." Christina pulled Lisa up. Lisa looked around as the girls filed down the steps. "I can't be here all alone," Lisa thought, and then followed the group down the steps. The crowd of both guys and girls filled in and separated Lisa from the girls. Soon she was surrounded. "You're not in school now, you fucking fag. We don't have to be nice to you, freak." Words came from all directions. Arms came out to push her here, in that direction, and there. "Stop, stop, let me alone." Lisa tried to break out of the crowd, but many hands pushed her back. "Are those real tits or fake?" somebody said, and hands came out tearing off her top. Lisa quickly pulled it back up, covering her tits. But her tits were being slapped in the process by one of the girls. Lisa tried to push her away and again was pushed back and pulled back by her hair. "Hair is real too," someone shouted. Someone reached up under her dress and grabbed her crotch. "He has balls and a dick. Would you have guessed Larry has balls?" Another person said. "Leave me alone," Lisa shouted again and tried again to push her way out of the crowd. A big guy pushed her back into the circle, his hands on her chest. She pushed back at him. He squared off and held up his fist. "Push me, will you? So you want to fight, fag? Do you want to fight like a girl?" And he slapped her hard across the face. "Or like a man?" And he stepped back and threw a fist. It hurt her just below the eye. Lisa fell back, holding her eye with her free hand. Hands again pushed her back up. Her arms went back to throw another punch. His swung was blocked by a teacher doing crowd control. The teacher looked around. "Come on, break it up. Larry, if you cause any more trouble, you're out of here." The guy who threw the punch looked directly at Lisa. "Do you gotta pee, Larry? The men's room is right over there. I'll be first in line, cocksucker." Teacher got between them. I'm leaving, he said, pointing to the men's room. "It's right over there." "Yeah, the girls' room is for girls," one of the girls said, spitting in her face. Lisa, holding up her top with one hand, started walking off towards the gate and the parking lot. The teacher stepped between Lisa and the crowd, blocking the exit. "Leave him alone," pointing to the grandstands, "the game's starting." Such is the beatdown. So I just wanted to bring that up. That was early on in the book, Angel the Assassin. Angel the Assassin. I'm on chapter 37, almost through 37 now. It's getting longer than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, so it's coming along. So, JaneInStoryland.com. It's new, simpler, easy to remember. JaneInStoryland.com. This actually is written up in the free short stories and poems. So this is a write-up in there. It's called The Beatdown. That's in on the website. So take a look at it. Just real quick. The Red Bitch's Revenge, 25% off, free shipping on my website. Identity, $15.95, now $9.95 on my website, free shipping, and signed by the author. And you all have a lovely day. It is now finally getting warm out. I'm getting my plants planted on the balcony, trying to keep the squirrels away. And I love you all, and enjoy.